Now let me show you how to do the next task. So I'm just scrolling down in the textbook to show you which is the task that we'll be doing. So that is task number 18G from your textbook. The task is first to open the file that you have saved right now in 18F. So from the previous exercise you can see I've saved task 18F, the file. I have opened that. Again, going back to the question. Here it says 2 new fields are to be added to the student data. If you can see, it is asking you to add 2 new fields over here. The field names, use this field names, data types and the field descriptions. The field names that is there is year underscore group and tutor. So this has to be added in the table called as student. So I'll go back to the access table, right click, you can go to design view. Now below over here you will add your group. And the data type is numeric. So from the drop down, let me select as number. And then the school year has to be between 11 and 7 and 11 inclusive. I'm just keeping the same data over here. Again, the next thing that you need to add is a tutor. So you'll add tutor here. It needs to be a text and the description is, it's the name of the student's tutor. So just adding out there. The only change that you will do is when you're adding a tutor, it should be only having 3 digits. So let me make it the field size as 3 over here. Okay, so after this, let me save this file. Save this. You can either click on the icon at the top. The data will be saved right now. The fields have been created. Now, this is task number 18G. But again, in order to have this information reflected, let's see how you can add the different radio buttons in the form, because you have to also deal with the form part. So again, on this table, when you click on form, when you click on design view of the form, it will take a minute. Right click, the double click on is already open. Okay. So I'm just saving the file right now, everything. Saving everything. Save. And then right click and the design view. Sorry, the data sheet view. You can see the table is created here, which says the year group and this. Now once the table is already open, what you need to do is close this table. Right click and just open the design view. This is the layout again which will be coming across. Inside this, if you can see at the top, you have, hold on, I'll at the top, which is having different form designs called as all the different icons over here. Now what you need to do is in the form footer, you need to add a separate option group below. So this is my footer. Now I'll add an option group below. Inside this, I'm just dragging and placing it below. You can see here the mouse pointer has changed. I'm just clicking it. It gets added. It will take a minute. Yeah, the option group wizard needs to get open. Now in this option group wizard, you will write the year as it was mentioned. Year 7 to year 11 was the conditions provided. Let's put the same thing over here. Year 9, then you are having year 10, year 11, and at the end you will be adding no year group selected. Sorry. Just click on next. Now when you appear to this box which says yes, the default choice is, so you'll select from the drop down stating no year group selected. After that, you'll click on next again. Now here you can see some random values are already coming across. What you need to do is you need to change the values like 7, 8, 9, 10. The below is 11, and here where it says no year group selected, make it as 0. Again, going ahead on the next. Now, when you get this box which says setting up the values, which options you need to select, save the value for your later use. From this drop down, select the group which is called as year group. Once you get the year group, again, click on next. Now this is how you can see the options are coming. If it would be a checkbox, you will select a checkbox. But right now the option that we need to select is nothing but the same manner as the options. We'll let it be as an option button. We'll click on next. The frame is coming across. What group do you want to name it as? So you can just say stating as your group and click on finish. It will take a minute and you can see the group here is already generated. You can move this yellow box and also increase the height and this if needed. If you move this navigation pane, you can design the page more better way. So you can see right now the options are already there. Once you have added with the year group, now your next task is to add the tutor also in this form. So let's see how do we add it. Here, as I mentioned earlier with the previous task, this is a label which can allow you to add. We also have something which is called as a text box. So initially, let me put a label indicating the text. Just click and put it on the form. Bring it down. Now I just say it is a tutor. So you can see it is displayed. I'm just dragging it a little here so it can happen properly. Now you have two things, tutor, and the other one reflects as an unbound. So just click the cursor on the unbound text box. You get the property sheet appearing on this side. If it is not, you will click on the property sheet inside form design itself and the box will appear over here. Now inside this, you also have one more option which is called as control source. So bring your cursor there. You can see all the fields which is reflected from the table student. So as it's a tutor, we'll select tutor here. So the tutor information will change. Instead of unbound, it will reflect as tutor. Now you can see the boxes which was given for English, Maths and Science is a little bigger one, but it is 3 digits, so we can make it little smaller also. So let's just drag it and make it a little small. You can even make it much smaller. My mouse is a bit blinking. Once you have done making the changes, now you can go and change the view just to see how does the form look like. So here you can see there's a group and at the end below, if you move down, you will find tutor also. I think I need to adjust a bit of the frame so that I can reflect and find the tutor too. This is how your form would look like. Once you have achieved this, you can just save this database as task 18G. Clicking everything as yes.